Hello everybody, this is Iced Blood. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIII. So, after last time, how about some gameplay? We have now become Lassie. The important part of that has already kind of been dealt with in the storyline. Mechanically, it means we can now level up. So this is what it's talking about. There are different roles. Currently, Lightning's main role is a commando. And this is how we get our new abilities. It's how we get stat increases. Crystogenesis, it's called. That's right, I remember now. Crystogenesis, I always like that word. What this basically reminds me of is the sphere grid from Final Fantasy X. Not quite the same, obviously. Not quite as free, I suppose. And I'm just going over the tutorial so that I remember certain things, but we're not going to go into this in detail. Basically, all you need to know is we can level up now. We decide what we want. We can pick certain avenues, but for the most part, our goal is to clear out all our options in every one of the roles. Like, that's kind of my goal. It's something that I wanted to do when I first got the game. When the game first came out and I got it for my PlayStation, that was my main goal. I wanted to get all the trophies. I wanted to do everything. I wanted to really clear this game out. Now, I'm probably not going to do that on camera. I'm not going to, subject you to that. Because in order to get all the levels that we can, in order to get all the stat increases we can, it's going to take quite a bit of grinding. Eventually, these grids here, the Crystarium, as they call it, will branch out quite a bit. And that's going to mean... And actually, every time... well, yeah, this is true. I think every time you get a new node, it costs more to get the next one. But the bigger part is, any role that's outside of a character's expertise costs a lot to upgrade. We will save here. Obviously, I'm not going to stop the video 2 minutes in. I just want to take a look what we can buy. Can we get anything? Well, we don't really need potions. What about here? What can we get here? Ooh, hey, hold on. Okay, those are a little expensive. We only have 500 gil. Can we sell anything? Yeah. Let's sell the default gunblade for lightning. We're not going to use that anymore, I don't think. We'll sell that. And we'll sell, I think, yeah, Snow's first weapon as well. I think we're good. Okay, so we'll keep that. That can be useful. And then we'll sell this here. Sure. Okay. I think we're going to keep these just in case. I don't remember what these are all used for. They might turn out to be useful at some point. I think I'm going to get these two. Yeah, we'll get a power wristband and a magician's mark. Because now that we have 3 characters on our team... Whoops. I keep mistaking which button to press for the menu. Yeah, so he has the iron bangle. He's our defensive guy, so having more HP is useful for him. She's our powerhouse, so we'll give her the power wristband. And then Vanille is basically our mage right now, so we'll give her the magician's mark. Alright, there we go. There we go. We want to kind of specialize now that we have the option. So let's see how this works out. So now that we can level up through the Crystarium, every battle we get, we're going to get some crystal points, or CP. I know it's CP. I don't know if that means crystal points or Crystarium points or Cris points. I don't know. Whatever it is, basically it's our XP. And we'll be getting that for every battle now. Like right here, you'll notice right there underneath the stars, we got 19 Crystogen points. That's what it is. So probably Crystogenesis points. We got 19. So I think one ability was like 60. So that should give you an idea of just how many battles we need to face before we can level up. Quote unquote level up. Wait. Is this the best? Ooh, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Nice. Okay. Wasn't sure if that was better for her or not, but I think so, for what we want her to do. We want Vanille to be our magician slash healer, cleric, whatever you want to call her. So definitely the magic up. I think healing, I think cure is magic, so it does upscale with the magic stat. I hope so, anyway. Otherwise, my entire strategy would kind of fall apart. But I think we'll be okay either way. So yeah, we get Crystogenesis points every time we fight now, which makes battle more useful. So we have finished effectively the tutorial. Although, you know, the argument could be made, well, we're still learning, so it's technically not the end of the tutorial. But I tend to think it is, just because now we're not fighting for nothing. Even before, we weren't fighting for nothing, technically. We were getting spoils every so often, but we weren't getting any method of advancement. Now we do. So I think that first section was the tutorial, and that is now finished. So now, cutscenes are over. We are now exploring this crystallized lake.
This just might work.
And there's nothing up here. I gotta give Snow a lot of credit for his optimism. And I really like, as much as I don't really bring attention to it, I really like the fact that as we're going around, as we're exploring, as we're getting, you know, set up for our next fight and all that, the characters are talking amongst each other, outside of cutscenes even.
We fight it, Ragnarok.
Speak of the devil, here's a cutscene. Yay!
That's the reason we're Lassie. To stop it, to keep Cocoon safe.
Yeah, why don't you give us one reason to believe that? One reason.
Sarah.
Huh.
She said to protect Cocoon, and then she turned to Crystal. That's the proof right there. She completed her focus. That means ours is to save Cocoon. Sarah's fal'Cie was the same as ours. Our focus has got to be the same. We were chosen to be guardians, to defeat Ragnarok. It makes sense.
What the hell it does? You're grasping at straws, son. Post fal'Cie are Cocoon's enemies. We just got recruited by one of them.
I don't know, I think Snow's got something.
If I were a betting man, I'd put us on the other side.
So Sarah's an enemy too? Well, I don't buy it. We have the power to save Cocoon if we work together and carry out our focus.
The fal'Cie took Sarah from us, and you want to help it? Whose side are you on?
Freeze!
Oh, lovely.
Place your hands behind your heads.
So much for arguing.
You fall off the birds train?
Maybe.
Or are you talking back to me? Huh? Huh?
Nice gun.
Alright, so here's the army. And they can't do crap against lightning. Yeah, I know how to do this. This I know. Which begs the question. Who is Lightning? And what is her training? Because I don't think this is just fal'Cie, Lassie stuff. Because she kind of showed off her badassery in the beginning of the game. First episode, right? In the first cutscene we saw her, she was kicking ass, right? So, who's she getting her training from?
Thought they'd be tougher than that.
And where did they get theirs from?
Yeah? Supposed to be cream of the crop.
Yeah, but SciComm's an anti-pulse task force. They haven't fought a war in centuries. Bunch of rookie troops swinging around overpriced toys.
So, from what you're telling me, sounds like a regular old soldier has got more training than special forces.
Nothing for us Lassie to be afraid of.
Cut the crap. Their grunts might be green, but SciComm's elites are cold-blooded beasts. They hit the field and it's game over.
Maybe that's what lightning is.
Then let's run away. Ciao!
Hey, wait!
Damn it, Vanille, why do I love you? Oh, that's so great. And Chocobo says the same. Oh, man. I love these guys. These folks are awesome. Come on. Yes. Absolutely yes. All of the yes. That was great. So yeah, most of the army, standard kind of gaming fare, I suppose. Nothing to worry about. Not these. They think too much of themselves. They're nothing compared to what we are. It's kind of how these games tend to work, right? We're always the badasses. But it begs me to wonder, like, Lightning was talking about Psycom's elite. I wonder if is that what she is? Is that what the Guardian Corps is? I gotta wonder if that's the case. It would make sense, because clearly she's received much better training than those guys did. Because the stuff she can do, that's not just, you know, natural talent. You gotta know what you're doing. You've gotta have somebody who knows what, you know, knows how to train you to do that kind of stuff. Save Lightning, please. Save. There we go. Thank you. Me talking about how much of a badass she is, and there I go, almost getting her killed.
Just stay out of my way.
Okay, here we go. Yay us! You are so awesome. We didn't do too well. We got 36 points though. I like that. I like that a lot. Can't argue with 36 points. But yeah, Lightning's definitely had, like, intense training. The kind of acrobatic shit she can do, definitely, like, emphasizing her build. Like, she's obviously not going to be, you know, brute strength like Snow. Clearly she's built for, like, acrobatics and stuff like that. You know, built for speed, right? So she's had some very serious training. But from whom? You know? Who's this Guardian Corps? Is it some sort of, you know, like Saz was talking about, Special Forces? Is she Special Forces? And are the guys that we just fought, are they actually the regular soldiers? I don't know. Because, you know, Snow mentioned an anti-Pulse task force. So is Pulse, wherever Pulse is, we haven't seen Pulse yet, but we do know it's a place where people that are, like, tainted by the Fal'Cie go. So are they at war with this? Like, is Pulse at war with Cocoon, or is that the problem? It sounds like that's the issue. No, it's not. It sounds like they've been isolated. This is not good. I should have done this sooner. I should have done this sooner. Medic is fast, but can only do 2 heals per turn. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Potion would be good right here, too, actually. Because it heals everybody, but anyway. There we go. I think we're good. So yeah, it sounds like, for the most part, there hasn't been a war against Pulse. And since that, like, there's a subset of the army specifically built to fight against threats from Pulse, that's why they're green. It's why they're rusty. They haven't had something to fight in a long time. And it sounds like they've just been mobilized now because there are new l'Cie, which begs the question, was the Fal'Cie asleep? Anima, was it asleep before now? What caused it to wake up? Whole bunches of questions. And the answers are not specifically forthcoming, which could be a problem. I mean, theoretically it is a problem because, I mean, I definitely want to find out about this. The whole point is if you're interested in the story, you want to find out what's been going on. But even if the answer never shows up, it definitely still emphasizes, more than anything else, just how different our cast of people are. Or is, rather, because cast is singular. The only person, well, people, I will say, that I think of as normal people would be Hope and Saz. But Saz, crap. I was hoping that wouldn't happen.
I can't stop now.
So, we got ourselves a game over. If your leader dies, the person you're directly in charge of, if they die, it's game over. We will retry. This time, take more care to watch our health. Okay, so... Oh, hey, maybe... Oh, there we go. Sweet. Preemptive strike. Makes all the difference, because not only are they really close to stagger, but we start with a full gauge. So we can get our 3 attacks in, or 2 if we use Blitz, immediately, instead of having to wait for it. I think everybody does. I think that the whole party gets that. Okay, let's not push it. We just died. Not good. Not good at all, because that one's going to take a while. He's almost... Oh, come on. Let's potion it up. Okay. And then let's switch. Let Vanille work her magic. Okay, there we go. Nice. One left. Switch back. And here we go. Should be good. But yeah, the only civilians we've got, effectively, I would say, are Saz and Hope. But Hope is a kid. But Saz isn't quite your standard civilian either, because he carries around a couple of guns. And he's pretty good with them. And clearly he was chosen for a reason, because I think the whole Lassie thing, like, I would figure that if I'm this lower world being, as it's called, I think that's an upgrade over the bangle we had before. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. Oh, physical wall. Very cool. Okay, awesome. Figured it'd be worth it going down here. It's worth dying. We've got ourselves an upgrade. So, yeah. So, Saz carries around a couple of guns. He's clearly proficient with them. And I'm thinking that the Falsey picked us for a reason. So, we're just got to find out what that is. Alright, we're going to end this video here. Mostly gameplay, very few cutscenes. Hopefully it was better than last time. I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.